was scrolling through videos today and saw a video from 93.7 The Fan. I think they cover a lot of Steelers stuff. They do not believe in Will Howard because he was a sixth round pick. They basically were like, what other sixth round pick has come in and the team and coaches have said that is our guy and roll with it and be really good. And they were like, not one that I could think of. I don't know. I don't think there was one. And it honestly kind of made me laugh because I think they forgot about somebody, kind of a big name. Most will argue that he is the greatest of all time. A guy named Tom Brady, sixth round pick, who went on to win 7 Super Bowls. Um, so I don't think these guys know what they're talking about at this point in time. Okay, you're not a believer in Will Howard. That's fine. But at least make sure you know what the hell you're talking about before you go and say things like that. Do your homework. Um, I mean, if you did your homework, then you would go, one, you wouldn't have said there's no other sixth round pick that you know that can go in there and start essentially. Uh, but and if you did your homework on Will Howard, you'll see that at every level he has stepped up to what was needed and then some. Well, I'm pretty sure Kansas State, that's where he was at before. When he started playing for them, he stepped up. He did really good. He won a conference championship with them. And then he transferred out of there, went to Ohio State. Look what he did there. He put up really good numbers. He put up better numbers than, and he put up better numbers than Mendoza, who just won the Heisman, or at least similar numbers to Mendoza. I feel like if Will Howard would have had one more season with Ohio State, he probably would have been a first round pick. And I'm not the only person who sees it. A lot of people do. Even John Gruden sees it. Very similar player, very similar size, well, very similar play style, very similar size as Josh Allen. If that's his comparison, then I love it. He got to sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a season, got to learn. He had no expectations, which is good. Going into this with no expectations, then if you stumble, then people are like, 6th round pick. But to say that he's not going to live up to anything because he's a 6th round pick is ridiculous. I mean, Pittsburgh had a 6th round pick that went off. It wasn't a QB. It was Antonio Brown, who, if things didn't go the way they did, he probably would have gone down as one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. He'd easily be top 5. He was doing things that a lot of people couldn't do. So where you were drafted at, honestly, does not matter. There have been plenty of QBs drafted in the first round that were busts. Quarterback, if I remember correctly, that is the position that gets the most first round busts. And it doesn't help that they get thrown into, especially first round quarterbacks, they get thrown into things expecting them to do. People have these expectations of them and they don't live up to them and they don't get time to learn. They just figure it out, rookie. And then they don't get a chance. And then there's quarterbacks that just didn't have it, aka Johnny Manziel. He couldn't even cut it in the Canadian football team. I'm dropping names, but it's just to give examples. I guess the biggest thing is do your homework before you say stupid things. Let me know what you guys think.